Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know who I am, my name is Lake and I go by Lake.marese, and today we're doing a what's on my iPhone 11. Before I get this video started, I have on some lashes. One of them is a little more wispy than the other. I realized after I put them on, and I was not about to say take this one back off, brush it out, all that stuff like that. So you know, mind your business. So we're just gonna jump straight into this video. I'm about to start my screen recording so that you guys can see it straight when I start talking about it, and yeah, we're going from there. Alright, I am currently screen recording. As you can see, you're looking at my control center. I am under Cricket and I have 88%. Here is what my phone looks like. It is purple, super cute, yes ma'am, and that's really about it on the outside. So on the very first page, I have like most of my folders, what's very important to me that I go to on a regular basis. It's really basically in order of how often I use my apps. I like to have everything on the first page, and then on the second page is about like, okay, what I use maybe every other day or something like that, you know, whatever. So the school folder is what I have. I had UA safety, but a lot of the apps that I have on my phone, you will see a little cloud logo due to the fact that once I got a new phone and I wasn't on an app for like months at a time, it just didn't install itself and I would have to go and manually tap it myself and have it reinstalled. Well, if I haven't used it in a while, I don't have any desire to add it on this phone until I actually need to use it. I haven't needed to use the UA safety app since freshman year. That's when I didn't know where I was going, okay? I was confused and I was just like, oh my gosh, the campus is just so big. But then when someone explained to me that just look at the quad as the center and it's a big square, then we was all good to go, okay? I have Gmail, Google Docs I love to use when I would have projects with a lot of like group projects, and it was so easy for us to edit at the exact same time without it having like internet connection problems and stuff like that. E-accounts is what I used for when I lived on campus and I had to move money from my account to my student account in order to wash clothes. It's quite outrageous that you have to pay to wash your clothes. The decal's already high enough, like goodness dang, I mean, gotta pay just to survive.
Wait a damn minute.
I have Blackboard, Google Drive, which I use a lot. I used to be the person that used more like Word, but not for real anymore. I'm more of a Google Drive girl. Google Sheets, I only used it a few times, I think, for when I was an RA and we had to have like logged in on there in order to remember our on-call schedule, but it's not really a thing I need to use now. I have Socratic as well. Run It Up is my app that I basically have for like where the money comes in. I'm under Wells Fargo. I got Cash App, Venmo, Walmart. I do DoorDash a lot too. And then I just started recently signed up for Instacart, but I'm on a wait list. So, you know, one opens up in this town, homegirl will be jumping on it. Yes. I also have Amazon A to Z, which was the app for when you would see your schedule and how much you're getting paid a week. This folder right here, some of the stuff I use and some of the stuff I don't, but it's very important that I have it all together in a certain category, because to me, I understand the level of importance for me, so I have it in there even if I don't use it. But in case I need to use it, everything is right there. I use reminders on a daily basis. The App Store I don't. Calendar, Geico Mobile to pay for my car insurance, podcast, Google Calendar, which I barely use anymore and I need to take that off, weather, maps, home, never used it before at all, wallet, health, news. Echo is a prayer app which I haven't used in a while, but I have it on there because I have plans to go back on there and reinstall it. And Waze is for GPS and also helps with like telling you things are on a road, like maybe a car is pulled over on the side of the road, there's an object in the road, police like to hide out, stuff like that. It's great. Now the GPS, you know, be a little hit and miss sometimes. Like sometimes it be a little inaccurate, me telling you to do a U-turn and there's no way that you can do a U-turn. I like to rely on my maps, honestly. And I just use that if I'm like going somewhere long distance to know where the police be like to sit out at. Then there's camera, photos, clock, messages. This little widget in the middle, I usually have it on the weather part just for me to know what's going on, but it turns by itself throughout the day and depending how I'm feeling, I'll go back and change it. If not, I won't. So like here's an old picture of my nephew, and like, oh, adorable, so I keep it on there, and it usually changes every day. Life 360 is a great app for keeping up to date and knowing where your family members are, because it's too much going on right now for us not to know where each other are. It gives you a peace of mind. You know, if you're wondering how far this person is, or you heard there was an accident or something like that, it's great to just jump on there and see where this person is and just know, whew, that's a sense of relief. This photo right here, as you can tell by the dots, I don't use it. I use voice memos time to time to do voiceovers, but I don't like doing voiceovers, so that's just on there as well. There's a lot of stuff on here that I have maybe used. I can count on my hands how many times I've actually used, but I keep it on here just in case I need it. All this stuff on the second page, as you can see, I have not touched it since I got this phone. And I'm not planning on installing it unless I actually need it. Settings, notes. I take notes a lot. Like, I'm always on notes. It's amazing because I have a problem to forget stuff a lot, and it's very great that I can just go in and type it in and come back to it, or put it in my reminders and set it to a certain time to where I know I will need it. Amazing. Calculator, Shazam. I'm always using Shazam when there's like a song I hear on the radio. I didn't hear them say what song it was, or I'm around somebody and I'm like a little too embarrassed to say I don't know where the song, you know, what the song is, so I just will Shazam it in peace. There's Google, which I use quite a bit. Google be lagging a little bit on my phone, so I just go to Google Chrome if I want to search something really fast. Like, I don't know what she got going on, but Google, she needs to catch up, okay? Like, Google Chrome is doing better, and Google, you're supposed to be able to hurry up and type it right in there. Yes, ma'am. This I don't know folder, a lot of this stuff came on my phone once I bought it that I don't remember being on my 8 Plus. So I just put it in this because I don't know if I will exactly need it or not, but it could be important later on down the road. Widgetsmith, I haven't used in a while, but I plan to decorate my phone more, so I just put it in there as well. On the second page, I like to keep my calendar at the top because it's very important to me to see that at the very beginning of the day at the top of my page, and I don't want it in the bottom, I don't want it in the middle, I want it right there. I have Sims. I don't have that in the folder for games because I sometimes go through a phase where I play games and then I stop after like a week or two. If the game is really good, I will keep it, but I don't have any other game on my phone, so it's just there by itself. Holy Bible app, yes ma'am. I have Google Chrome. My editing folder is for mostly like how I edit my photos and my thumbnails. So we have Hugie, which I love because it's like very, give you that like a nostalgic feel, and I paid the little extra charge to actually get it to be able to get photos out of my gallery, because if you don't and you just use it for free, you have to take the photo right then and there, then convert it to the filter. But I paid that so that I could go through my photos and do that. Check me out. Cute. Yes ma'am. Fonto, I used a lot for my thumbnail, and I just recently used it. It's good for fonts as well. iMovie, Pixar, I use on a lot of my Instagram photos. The Canon camera app is good for when I'm trying to figure out how does something look exactly that I just finished recording without having to take the SIM card out of my camera. I can just turn on my Bluetooth on my camera and it'll sync to my phone and I can see it right in there. Visco I use for like the little grainy look filter. That's the only thing. So this is what Visco looks like. Hold on. Most of the little like grainy look I usually use on like photos that's full body or outside and stuff like that. You can see what I'm talking about, and I just like the feel it gives. Yes ma'am. Wow, my puff looks amazing. Wow. Sometimes I miss my hair being black, and then sometimes I don't. And I'll be like, I'm ready to dye it again, burgundy, but it just really depends. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to get some other like protective style coming up soon, like braids or something like that. So most likely they'll be black. I'm not really a person to step out on some color with some braids because I had them in for a month and I get tired of them kind of fast. Foods and deals. I don't be playing by my food, y'all. Like, I have Starbucks, which I use it time to time, but the Starbucks that's near my apartment complex, they be jumping all the time, and I don't be liking that. I have to be in line. Sometimes the line be out on the road, and I don't like that. No ma'am. So if I do use it, I use it through the app and go in there, grab my stuff, and peace out, and I'm gone. Chick-fil-A, DoorDash, if I want to have food delivered to me instead of actually going there, and Chipotle. I use Chipotle a lot to get points. For a while, you just used to go in there and I'm like, dang, I need to be using this app because I'm coming here a little too frequent and I could be getting points, honey, if my food is not right. Because sometimes I be thinking that, you know, since you do it online, you're not sitting there getting your food made in front of them, that they just do whatever they want to do, and some stuff that I asked for wasn't what I asked for, and I will file that complaint quick, honey, because if I ask for extra sour cream and I don't even see no sour cream, yeah, I'm finna sit here complain. Like, they just be slapping some stuff together and they be trying to do whatever they want to do, and honey, I be on it.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Shopping. So I have Amazon. I shop on Amazon a lot. Like every week I'm getting something. It's kind of ridiculous, I'm gonna be honest. Need to slow it down. I do. But that Prime be coming through, honey. Like sometimes it's 2 to 3 days. Sometimes it's 2 days. It really depends, but it's so much faster than like normally where I would order from somewhere else, not gonna lie. Free prints is what I use to get all my pictures. So like in my past videos, if you saw pictures on my wall, that's what I use, and it's pretty cheap too. You can order a bunch of them for a really low price. Shipping is pretty cheap and you'll get them in like a week or less. Great. AliExpress and Shop. Shop I like to use to track my packages. It's a lot more accurate than the actual app or website you order your clothes off of. For example, this dress that I ordered off Fashion Nova, this is saying that it's leaving Compton now, and so it's just a lot faster, and I like the little notification sound it makes when your package gets delivered. So cute. This app is just basically for video calling. My mom has a Samsung, so I use it to Google Duo her, and my boyfriend, he does as well, because you know, he ain't got an iPhone, so yeah. Flow is a great app to track your period. If your period is like irregular or you're trying to figure out what it's doing, you're having problems trying to figure out when it will come on, you can update it every month when your period comes, and it updates itself as well to make the predictions better to allow you to know when your period is coming, which I've had quite a bit of success with it when my period used to be like all over the place, and it would tell me, so that was nice. Here are my notes again. I like it, just have it right there to tap and go. And then on the last page, I have the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff app. Y'all, I like to use that app. It's my sister told me about it, and it's quite convenient, you know, to see who could be a sex offender near you or who got arrested, you know, recently and something like that. I find it quite entertaining. And then I have Jiffy. I'm a meme type GIF girl and I love it. I can get on there and just choose whatever I want. It's great. It really is. It's way more detailed than like the images app that's in iMessage. I'm telling you right now, like you can find about almost anything. So let me search YouTube. If I search YouTube on the images app on like in iMessage, it would not be able to find stuff like that. Look, it got YouTube GIFs, it got stuff. It's just great. It really is. There's a GIF for almost anything on this app, and you can also use the website, but since I don't go to the website on my phone, I just have the app. In my photos, I have a lot of photos. I take a lot of photos, and you know how it is, like I can take tons of photos and then like only 5 of them I will actually like. My home screen is a picture of my mom, sister, older sister, my nephew Hendrix. This was taken maybe about a month or 2 ago when my mom came down here. At the bottom there's my phone app, my email, which I don't understand why is it so high, because I don't really have my iCloud email under anything. But I also don't check that, so I don't know. Safari, which I rarely use but time to time I do, and my music app. I need to get more music because I will listen to the same music over and over again and be complaining about I ain't got no new music. Well, I didn't take the time to download more, so yeah. And this is what my lock screen looks like. It's a picture of my boyfriend. If you've already watched my last video, me unboxing this phone, then you know what it looks like. But here it is. Oh yeah. So yes, you guys, this concludes the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any more video ideas on my iPhone, because I will make sure to get them out to you. If you have any questions or comments, please remember to drop them down below. I will also make sure to put the link to my case in the bio, just in case you didn't see it from my last video. I really appreciate you guys for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I did myself making it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's a beautiful day to keep moving forward, and I will see you guys next time. plus I was not about to walk around that mall. Like Fridays and Saturdays in the mall be jumping. Denim jacket that I got from Dirt Cheap. Ooh. Hollister jeans with the little knee out. This photo right here, well, not photo, Life 360s is 360s. What? Okay, let me zoom out. I got this maybe a year ago. My sweatshirt is from TJ Maxx. I be seeing everybody from Tuscaloosa up in there, and they just be walking around chilling. Don't even be buying nothing, just looking in your face, and I don't like that. I use both. Well, who embarrasses it, but sometimes Google be my Crocs that my sister got me for Christmas. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah! I did not have to redo my intro like 3 times. Yeah!